back. 52 books in 52 weeks. Hey-yo! Last I left off, everybody, I know you guys have missed me so much, left off on book number 37 of the 52 books in 52 weeks. And actually, I started this challenge right after Thanksgiving of last year. So it is crunch time, baby. $37 books, 37 book reviews in 37 weeks, 38, 50, no, 50 weeks so far. I've got 2 weeks to get all those books in, but wait, look at this. Yes, these are the last books that I've read. I have not done videos because I've been doing a lot of videos on my YouTube page, which is awesome. So I'm going to go through these, give you a little synopsis on it. It's not going to be too long, but some really great books. So if you are in real estate, if you're a real estate wholesaler, this is a very good book for hiring acquisition managers. This is by Brian Elwood. He put this together. This is a very common thing in the industry, in any industry now. If you want to be an authority, is you put together and write a book. It doesn't have to be a big book, but listen, he is now a published author. This is a really great step-by-step on, he says, fire yourself and how to hire people in your wholesaling business so that you can be 30,000 feet above, just direct traffic, be the visionary, and let everybody else be the integrator. So very good on how to hire rock star acquisition managers. Boom. You want to get pumped up? Nobody gets you pumped up more than Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, this is Tony Robbins' mentor right here. This is a little book. I'm pretty sure they just slapped it together because it was tiny, real easy read, very good. It talks about the different seasons in life, which is very interesting. The different seasons of our aging. You know, when we're little and it's springtime, and then we go into summer, and then it's fall, and then winter, and the ways that we mature and evolve and change, and the ways to cope with it, and the beautiful things that we can find in any season in our life, whether it be when we're little kids being innocent running around, or being older and kind of understanding and investigating our own thinking and our own brains, to being into an established relationship with the ones that you love, and having kids and having family responsibilities and a career, and you know, all these other things, to when things slow down and things get a little bit slower, and you get to really remember all the wonderful things that you had, and also make new memories in the winter of your years. Beautiful. Building a successful real estate career. If you are in real estate and you have not read this book, then you need to read this book because it gives you 21 fundamental laws that will help you have an absolute, robust, fantastic, lovely, perfect, awesome, proactive real estate career, to where you can spend time with your family, you can spend time with your passions, you can make your business the way that you want to have it, and you run it, not let it run you. Mike Ferry is the absolute best coach in the world when it comes to real estate, and it's just a fantastic book. It is a must read if you are in real estate. Gary V in the house. Yeah, crushing it. Here's the deal. If you are interested, if you have any inclination, if you are a business owner, if you have a passion, if you have a hobby, if you like just kind of putting things out there in the world, this book is for you. It's all about social media. It's all about using each different one effectively, and also he brings just a fantastic point of, you know, if you're not wanting to share for everybody and be an Insta celebrity or a YouTube famous person or whatever it is, it's a beautiful way to document certain things in your life. It's a beautiful way to document when you're first starting to go to beauty school, to when you graduate, all the trials that you went through, or when you're going through real estate school, or when you're going through college, or when you're going through high school, or when you're going through, or when your kids are going through all these things, or maybe you like making movies, or maybe you like, you know, I don't know, knitting sweaters or whatever. It's just a wonderful little kind of diary that you can put together, you know, through YouTube. Nobody has to see it. You can do it privately, but it's just an incredible book when it comes to the power of social media now, especially when it comes to business, especially when it comes to people that are going to be, you know, kind of the movers and shakers and the authorities in their business. So phenomenal one. If you are a business owner, get it, read it, implement it for sure. Another Mike Ferry book. This one's phenomenal. This is specifically for coaching real estate students, which is awesome because I coach some phenomenal students around the country. And this this book is the game plan. I mean, it absolutely is the perfect game plan, and it's basically fundamentally breaks it down to the fact that our sole job as coaches in anything is to bring the student success, to bring them not only, you can't bring a horse, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, is bullshit. You cup your hands, you put it in front of their mouth, they drink, and you get them going, and you do whatever it takes to make them successful. Phenomenal book, great game plan if you're ever going to be a coach in real estate for sure. Key person of influence. This is very, very, very interesting. This is all about being that person. This is great. The 5-step method to become one of the most highly valued and highly paid people in your industry. The person that walks into the room and everybody else knows who they are. The person that gets all the best opportunities. The person that you Google their name and it pulls up. They don't have to carry a business card because people are going to Google them anyway and see YouTube pages and Facebook pages and blog posts and interviews and podcasts and all sorts of different things on those people. These are people that are influential because they provide value to whatever the industry marketplace is. Really great read, really easy read. Objections by my man, Jeb Blount. Jeb Blount has a great podcast called Sales Gravy. Pretty good. I can only handle about one a week because of all the other stuff that I'm doing. I kind of have to tune out a little bit, but his books are absolutely phenomenal. His Fanatical Prospecting is followed up by this book called Objections, which is phenomenal breakdown on why people are really objecting to the things that you are trying to communicate with them. Next, Art Sobczak. This one is smart calling. Obviously, I coach people how to get on the phones and make cold calls around the country, and this one is absolutely great. A nice little golden nugget out of this book is there is no such thing as rejection on the phone. If you can mentally put it in your head that it's just whoever you are talking to at that time that is saying no because they don't need your service right now. Be patient. So, really cool. Startup Nation. This is a really interesting book. This was referred to me by my friend John Angelo, and this is all about the story of Israel's economic they call it a miracle, but kind of explosion. And it's really interesting because education is so important in the Jewish household that, reading and educating and trying to provide as much value to their fellow man as possible is what they believe, or in what I think they believe, at least from what I read here, is like the highest level of what you can do to serve your fellow man is to provide as much value as possible. And so they become very, very, very smart, very educated, very passionate, and they also have to do mandatory military service. Because of this, a lot of them get stir crazy. They almost get cabin fever being in Israel for so long that once they're done with their military service, they explode all over the world and find opportunities and set up shop in crazy places, South America and China and Asian and America certainly. But really, really awesome book. Michael Singer, The Surrender Experiment. I'm going to be honest with you. I had to choke this one down. This is one of my mentor's favorite books. And I think that I get it. Right? Live in the moment. Don't put too much, don't put too much emphasis on the pains of your past. Stop hallucinating things that'll never happen and worrying about those things. I get it. This one was tough. This one was really tough, but I read it. I got through it. And yeah, I wouldn't read it again. Anyway, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at 47. We only got 5 books left. Can you believe it? For the 52 books in 52 weeks challenge. I am so excited. I hope you have been reading. I encourage you to at least read for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, 5 hours. I was recently told that reading is my only hobby because I don't hunt, I don't fish, I don't fix cars, I don't paint. I have no musical talents whatsoever with any kind of instrument. I mean, I've got a pretty awesome singing voice, but that's more of just, kind of a fool around thing. But anyway, yeah, 5 more books. So I encourage you to go out and find a really awesome book that's something that'll challenge you a little bit, something that'll give you good things, something that'll plunge all of the crap out of your brain and put really good stuff in there. And until the next video I'll do the last 5. and we'll have 52 books read in 52 weeks. How cool. See you next time.